Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an episode of the Sunderland Till I Die save. As you can see today, we have our first leg semi-final versus Reading. Very, very big game today. The other leg, if we go to that, the competitions, finished 1-1 in the first leg. Pretty even game in the derby. Charlie Austin missing a penalty in the 74th minute. And Wesley scoring the 87th, so quite an even game. Villa grabbing a late equaliser. So we have Reading today, first playoff round. We're back to the normal formation. We are away from home. So there is a few things that we need to do a bit differently. We need to keep the ball well, first and foremost. In transition, we need to regroup. We don't need to be doing that. I think that's probably about right. We're happy to let them play out from the back. We're happy to do that. This is the team that we'll be playing today. So we've got Fruits, Luke O'Nien, Larson. I think Tommy Smith. Yeah, he's picked up a fresh injury of a groin strain. So it is looking like. Oh no, that's not a fresh one. That's the one that he did have. So he will not be playing in the two semi-final legs. If we do make it to the final, he may be able to make it for that. Luke O'Nien at right back, Larson, Tyler Blackett, Dimitri Mitchell, with Benjamin Huber, Max Power, Chong, Gregory Brewster, and Aaron Connolly? Aaron Connolly up front. So we're going to submit the team. Benjamin Huber is lacking in match sharpness, but he's our go-to man when it comes to creativity. We can't afford not to have him. Reading are a very, very strong side they've shown so far this season. I've been pretty coy in the press. I've been choosing the middle answer every time. Going that 50-50 ground. Chong picking up an early booking. Loader. Pedrinho, Swift, he can hit them. It's good football from Reading, keeping the ball. We do get away with it. Here's Brewster now. He plays it into trouble. Loader. Brewster, I'm not quite sure what he's doing there. We will play out from the back though. Blackett into Power. Good ball out for Brewster. Huber back into Brewster. Mitchell. Good ball. Here's Mitchell. Chong's at the back post with a header. Decent save from the goalkeeper. There is one thing I want to change about Chong and Brewster. So first of all, we're going to tell them to ease off. Shoot less. Please. Stay wider. We want you as a winger. And shoot less. Shoot less. Thank you. Because the amount of shots that these two are taking is just ridiculous. They just put some balls in the box. We get so many more goals. Pedrinho, cut out by O'Nien. Here's Chong. Can he beat his man? Loses out to Swift. Quick ball over the top for Loader. He's in behind. He's got to beat Fruits and he doesn't. A massive chance goes begging for Reading within the first 12 minutes. Pedrinho. Down for Obita. Fabio Martino takes a shot and it flashes past the back post. Reading have definitely started better here. Oh, McIntyre with another decent opportunity for Reading. Mitchell, Gregory. Good ball in. Chong is there. Chong at the back post. Yes. Oh, probably should have, just to let you know, because you'd have seen that he scored 17. That's just reminded me the fact that he's now scored 16. So yesterday when I recorded the episode for the final one, Cardiff, I saved after this game, but apparently I didn't save after West Brom. So I had to continuously go on holiday until we got a draw. And that was the first draw we got after about 30 games of simulating. We either lost by like 4 goals or we won 1-0. So 0-0 was the best I could get it, which we just had to accept because it was a draw. So, and that meant that it didn't affect the league in terms of us staying in. You know, realistically, we could have lost that game, but I just didn't want it to hurt our confidence. But Chong there, picking up his 16th goal of the season. He scored his 17th yesterday, and he's had 2 reversed due to a glitch in the matrix. But he does pick up that crucial goal. Max power. Decent ball in. Brewster's there on the volley. Wonderful technique from Brewster, getting his knee over the ball as he struck through it to get that dip on it towards the back post. Hoover, who's got a whip on him, delivers the ball away by Pedrinho. Blackett will pick it back up. Mitchell all the way back to Fruits. He plays the ball all the way out to Chong. Ball in behind for Chong. Can he pick a pass? Probably should get out of the way. He takes a shot and it comes back off the post. Mitchell cleared away. Loda will win that header against Blackett. Takes the shot from a tight angle and that's never going to trouble Fruits. Free bookings is not the greatest thing to see. Okay, fine. I'm far from pleased because we didn't actually play well. We just got pretty lucky, to be honest, with the goal and how it broke for us. So we're going to tell him to ease off. We're going to tell him to hold position. And we're going to tell Brewster to ease off and roam from position. We have got a fairly decent bench today. We've got Curtis Jones we can bring off. We've got Lozano we can bring off. Valerdi, McKay, Motta. But defensively, if we get any defensive issues, we are in trouble. We haven't got much cover in the centre-back department. And I think Kevin Stewart's injured as well. Okay, long ball up. 1/09, down for Chong. Huber keeps the ball. Lost by Larson's. Goyakers, tackled by Blackett. He demolished us, if I recall. Goyakers. And Victor Goyakers, again, the curse of Victor Goyakers, some may say, has come back to haunt us. He scored again. I think that might be his third goal against us, something like that. To make it 1-1, Load on this left-hand side. Gets a decent ball across. I'm not quite sure what whoever that centre-back is doing. Larson, I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's left him go. Okay. Let's get creative, boys. Come on. We've been pretty dire going forward. I'm just going to switch you to a wing-back attack and you to a full-back support. Ryan Brewster can come off for Curtis Jones, who we will put into an inside forward on support, and we'll put Gregory into a shadow striker. Chong, will he lose it? Of course he does. Abita, Ajaria, Pedrinho has suffered a bruised thigh. I'll definitely take him off. Jones plays it with Connolly. Does well to turn around the post. I think we will take Chong off just because there's no point in risking an injury. A bit annoying that we've just taken Brewster off as well, who can actually play on the right. Pedrinho. Corner ball comes in. Blackett. It was flicked on by Blackett, and Holmes did win the header. Blackett actually left Reading to join us, which is probably quite mad for him. Yeardom. Oh, what a save by Fruits. I don't know if it was that good, but he tipped it onto the bar and stopped it from going in the net. But this is some prime time TV. We will just bring on Valerde as that deep line forward for the last 5 minutes, because Aaron Connolly's had a bit of a nightmare. Can we nick a late goal? Power, good ball in, headed away. Blackett loses the ball, flipped up, and they've got a counter chance. Goico's Miete, tight angle, tries to finish, and Fruits makes another excellent save to stop them from taking a 2-1 lead into the tie. Are they going to nick the winner here, or can we? Okay, that's the end of that. Okay, first leg, 1-1. I think if we'd been offered that, I'd have taken it. They definitely were the better side at their ground, understandably. We weren't great. Fruits did really well. He kept us in the game. I think he deserves man of the match if he didn't get it, at least. Okay. Couldn't care less about record, despite being less convincing defensively. We needed a bit of luck here, but on the whole, we did well. A fantastic player asset to the squad. I've made a commitment to play football the right way. Okay, so I'm going to pause the episode there. We will be back for the second leg, and let's hope that we can pick up that important win, get ourselves into the playoff final, and give ourselves a chance of playing Premier League football within 2 years of taking over the Sunderland job. So I'll be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Some fitness updates. Tyler Blackett is out. Of course, we've lost a centre-back on this crucial day. Does it say what to? He currently undergoing treatment for blisters suffered in training on the 10th of May. So, yeah, he's feeling a bit poorly. So, good on him. We now have our biggest game of the season without 2 recognised centre-backs. So Ludvigsen is very likely to play today. We are going to start with Tommy Smith just because he's what I know. I trust him. If he gets injured, we accept it. We have Blackett back for the final anyway. I think I've got to risk it in the circumstances because, the likeliness of me actually getting an opportunity like this again in the next sort of 2 or 3 seasons is unlikely. Tommy Smith's probably going to go this summer. So we need to just go all out, really. I notice he's injured, expected to recover from a groin strain, 5 to 10 days. Not ready for a fitness test, so not recommended to be selected, but we're choosing him. Call me crazy. Is anyone on the bench that I want? Do you know what? I feel like Greg has just got something to offer today. Barry McKay can be dropped as well. For Mark Helm, who's had a decent end to the season. I don't really want to drop Sergio Lozano. Don't really have a choice. Is there anyone I can put on the bench that could play centre back? We should definitely take him. We will drop Richard Gregory. We should definitely take George Tanner because he could play left and right back. So this is the team we're going to play with. We're going to go with Fruits, Luke O'Nien, Larson, Tommy Smith, Mitchell, Huber, and Kevin Stewart to anchor that midfield. Brewster, Chong, Jones, and Connolly Brewster playing in a role that he hasn't had to play in the season. So it's interesting to see how that will develop. Whether he can perform in that role well enough. If not, we've always got the opportunity to switch Bruce to the left, Chong to the right, Curtis through the middle. So there's definitely room for rotation between the three young men there. Okay, so here we go. This is the game. Into the tunnel we go. Sunderland unbeaten in 3. I don't believe any of that stuff. Pedrinho, I guess we'll find out. It's always good to have someone to rely on in midfield. I didn't make a tactical change again. Keep doing this. We're going to play really high tempo today. We want that counter press. We want to get in their faces. We're at home. This is where we dominate. This is where we play our best football. Final thing, throw-ins. I know that they're going to do it because they always do it. I should have remembered it before the game. I didn't. Tommy Smith, off throw-ins. Luke O'Nien, on throw-ins. Lovely stuff. Within 30 seconds of the game starting. If Tommy Smith can make it to half-time without coming off, that's a win for me. Pedrinho, decent ball when Victor Goikas gets his goal very, very, very early on. Oh yeah. And that just sort of takes the stuffing out of us a little bit. More direct passing. Smith to Stewart. Down the line for Mitchell. Was that a shot? I'm not sure if that was a shot or a cross. Curtis Jones. Chong, back post. Header. Just over the crossbar. Morrison. Valzani. Yeadham. Pedrinho. Oh, that's good. That's a great ball. Loader. Beats 09. All ends up and should have made it 2. Okay. This looks like it could be a problem. Great football from them. Fabio Martins can't beat Mitchell, who will clear it away downfield, and Connolly will beat his man. Can he get a shot away? He can. Oh, it's just flashed past the post. So good from Connolly. Fruits out to Mitchell, who's literally our creative spark in this team. He does lose it this time though. Fabio Martins. It's tackled by Stewart. The counter's on. Good ball out to Bruce on this right hand side. Can he get his cross or a shot away? He takes the shot and Rafael Cabral makes the save. Ball to be played in by Jones. Not a great ball in truth. It will come back out to him. Can he beat his man? He can't beat Fabio Martins. And Reading will come back at us. Tackled by Brewster up the line for Connolly. He's got acres of space. Can he pick out a man? He beats his man, takes the shot, and probably was not the right effort. For the last 5 of the half, just demand more. Okay, 1-0. This was a scoreline in the first leg. We've had 6 shots on target to their 1. Tommy Smith still going strong with the injury, still battling away. Again, Jones has just looked shot to pieces. So, do you know what? Chong is too valuable to not play him in his best position. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to just flip the wingers, bring Jones into the centre, and hope for a miracle. Huber back to Larson. Stewart. Huber. Great ball for Connolly. He's in behind. Can he finish? It rattles back off the post. Excellent save from the goalkeeper to keep Aaron Connolly at bay. But we're knocking, and that is the most important part. Larson tries the switch, can't pull it off. Fabio Martins, tackled by Stewart. Connolly tries to play a ball through. They've got a great chance to counter now. Fabio Martins, he's in behind. Can he finish? Takes the shot, deflected. And I've just seen Tommy Smith do that. So we will bring him off for Ludvigsen. Makes a tackle. Chong will pick the ball up. He's got men ahead of him. Can he get his ball across? He does get a ball. Oh, he tries a shot. And that is exactly why I asked him to shoot less. Jones is having an absolute stinker yet again. We're going to bring on Mark Helm. Mitchell, Stewart. Beats his man, Huber. Mitchell, great ball in. Back post is Chong. He's offside. Oh. Stewart into Huber. Pulls it back for Mitchell. There was a lot of players offside there, to be fair. As we move into the final half an hour, things look relatively bleak right now. We can't sub him. He's too crucial. Creative boys. Try more long balls forward. Mitchell here. Ball into Brewster. Tackled. Ludvigsen. We play the ball back down the line for Brewster. He comes inside his man this time. Huber back out to Mitchell. Can he get a ball in? Decent ball. Chong at the back post. Header. I think it might have just come off the crossbar there. Fabio Martins. Decent ball, and Ovi Ajaria has just killed off our hopes of making the playoffs this season, or the playoff final. They will be going to the playoffs. I think we're just we're dead in the water there. 2-0, not coming back from that with 8 minutes to go. We've definitely been the better side today, and it's disappointing to go out like that, but we've had a bloody good season. We've given it our best shot. Owen Huber's just given it straight back to Goikers. Morrison, tackled by Helm. Maybe there's a chance here. Helm takes the shot, and it is a poor effort in truth. He should have done way better with that. He did have support with him. And as we say bye to Will Grigg, he does get his final run out at the club. Final 2 minutes now. Tackled by Brewster. He drives forward. He's got Grigg in support if he can find him. He finds Grigg, and Grigg, he does the classic Grigg, and he misses a fantastic opportunity. Mitchell into Helm. Takes a cross shot. And the keeper will take his time with that one. Lifts it upfield for Pereira, who beats Ludvigsen and pick up the foul. And on Anton Logie Ludvigsen, to his second booking of the season. Fabio Martins to deliver the ball now. Pull back. It's a shot. And the final whistle is blown. Reading win the tie. 2 goals with 3 shots on target. Curtis Jones again struggling to perform, really just struggling for that quality there as we moved into the final part of the season. I said it a few games ago where we stood in terms of each one of them. Wow, hasn't he had a really good season as well? Okay, it's not that good. He just scored against us every time. I said it before that it's down to that we create enough chances, but it's just about taking them, and we can't do that at the moment. So fully deserved to Reading across the two legs. They were the better side, and they deservedly go through. And we'll meet Aston Villa or West Brom in the final. So we have a little bit to go through now in terms of end of season. So we set a new record for gate receipts, apparently. That is gutting, to be honest. But like I say, we weren't expecting to go out the season. Playoffs was an overachievement. I wonder if they've marked us down for that. 100%. Okay. Is that less money than we're on now a week? Okay, so that's our budgets. 3.8 million is more than what we've got in the bank, so I'm not going to spend that. We do already have, obviously, a few players coming in. Aaron Connolly is someone that we'd love to sign permanently, but I'm just not sure that we'll be able to sign him up as much as I'd love him. I don't think they're going to part with him easily. So that is the end of the season. West Brom will play, or West Brom or Villa will play Reading. Who will it be? And Villa go through with a 78th minute goal from Wesley, taking them through. It'll be Villa versus Reading. Was that the final recently? No, I think it was Villa versus Fulham. Was a recent playoff final. So I'm kind of glad, because I think we'd got beat in the final, and that'd have been more heartbreaking. But what a season it's been. Take nothing away from the lads. To come up in our first season, the board expects to avoid relegation, and to finish that respectably in fourth, pretty comfortably in fourth with 82 points. I think next season we're looking at mid-table. I think we're going to lose a lot of the players that we've got on loan. I think I'll have to field a few difficult phone calls this summer for some of our better youth players that we have at the club, such as Dimitri Mitchell. I think he may do a move, or maybe people want to pull him across. Who else do I think may want to leave this summer? I think that Luke O'Nien had a great season. A right back. If someone wanted to bring him in, he's been really, really good for us. Considering that is not his position. Who else would be stolen away? If I'm being completely honest, I think that this summer is going to be a lot of shifting out. Some of the deadwood we're going to get a bit off the wages. Just trying to bring in quality replacements for people instead of having a big squad. We want to have quality first team with a few decent players dotted in between. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pause the episode until I get to that next. Until I get to the next. What's called like the end of season awards part. So I will be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the final part of this episode. Just going to take a look through the end of season awards. Obviously a bit of guesswork, because I have absolutely no idea who's going to win the award. I would probably guess Chong, based on sort of as we got to the end of the season, the ratings he was putting up. He was scoring quite a few goals as well, so that would be my guess. It would be Chong. So we're just going to take a real quick look into the season, have a look what's happened, have a look who's been introduced to our team of all time. And yeah, so following the completion of the season's best 11, Sunderland supporter spokesperson Dean Pickering has proudly announced that 5 players have been considered good enough to enter the Sunderland overall best 11. Aaron Connolly was one of the 5 players to accumulate 20 appearances, scoring 16 goals for the team at an average of a 7.44 rating. Chong, Dimitri Mitchell, Christian Walton and Tyler Blackett were the other players to become part of the proud history. So our team now is McLaughlin, Willis, Smith, Hume, Blackett, Power, Umber, Chris Maguire, Curtis Jones, Chong and Connolly. And the season awards, as expected, the award does go to the man himself, Chong, for his outstanding performances. To be fair to him this season, he has been really good. So fair play to the lad, it is fully deserved. Dimitri Mitchell on 15%. I thought he may have been slightly higher. A little bit disappointed that he didn't quite, make the full cut, but we'll accept it. And then Curtis Jones on 13. Goal of the season was Curtis Jones' goal against Stoke. Dimitri Mitchell was the signing of the season, and young player was Aaron Connolly. If this doesn't take too long to load, we will try and show you the goal against Stoke. Let's take a quick look. Brewster slides it through. Okay, I wouldn't have said necessarily that was a goal of the season. Fair play. I'm hoping that the Sunderland fans are well. Sunderland season review. We haven't got anything in the bit where it usually says I predicted them to be here. Lost in the third round. Finished 4th in the championship and lost in the third round. They want us to play attacking football and develop players using the club youth system. I think that is something that I've proven in my time at the club that I'm certainly getting done. With the amount of youth players that are coming through, I think pretty much every season there's a youth player that's introduced into our side. So I don't think there's too many questions about that. Finish in the top half, training facilities improvement complete, and the youth facilities and our contract win. So you want us to keep finishing in the top half of the championship, which I think is fairly reasonable, to be honest. I don't think they're asking too much of us. Just to keep essentially doing what we're doing, playing well, finishing top half. I think that's manageable for the lads. What else? End of team meeting, we'll go. Fair play. They're happy with that. Top half. Pretty pleased. And that, all we will do. Let's go to Dam. Let's do Spain. We'll go Spain. Nice little tour around Spain for the summer. Do I sign this player? 19 finishing. Abilities to put the ball in the back of the net when presented with a chance. 19 finishing and 16 heading, 16 first touch is absolutely insane. So what is 725k up front per league appearance? I think that's a bad deal. I think we can get a better deal than that, to be honest. So I'm not going to take it. Our plans for improvement of the training facilities have unfortunately been scrapped. Wow. Really? Wow. Okay. Cool. Haha. Wow. Okay, fine. So we're no longer getting new facilities. So essentially what you just saw from the last stream was a lie, because they said they would be updating the facilities when we won't, because we can't afford to, which is that is incredibly infuriating. Fine, we're not going to try and tempt you to not retire, because we want you to retire. Okay, so what's going to happen now is the season's end, everything is over and done with. I think, when's that game? 24th of May. I'll get to the 24th of May, and I'll show you who gets promoted, and then I will end the episode there, and we will come back at the start of next season. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So it has been confirmed. Aston Villa are the team that progressed through the playoff final. Completely deserved from Aston Villa. They were the best of the rest, if you like, of the two that dominated the league so well this season. I've had a little bit of time just to sort of ponder over the season, and I think we can be pretty we can be pretty pleased with how the season went. Chong picking up the Young Player of the Year award with 16 goals and 8 assists in 36 appearances, and Christian Walton being the only member of our team good enough to make it into the team of the season. Martin Braithwaite able to make it into the team of the year with 18 goals. I'll have a look if there's anything else new. Lee Connolly, I didn't sign him, so that's one of my assistant managers has done that. So we're going to take the summer to go through, and we're going to read through, we're going to scout through. Our main objective this summer is to sign. So we've got coming in, show filter. So we've got Christopher Rochia joining on a free transfer. It means that Denver Hume will be moving on this summer. I think that this guy is going to be excellent for us. He's got league experience from Marseille. Really, really tidy player. Good stats all over. Good attacking, good defending. Just an all-round, general, pretty decent player. These two are sort of signed as players that with hope that they can develop. I have more interest and more belief in this player that he'll develop. This guy's literally signed just so we can sell him on for a profit, because he'll be worth more at our club. He's never going to be able to make an appearance for us because he'll never make the Brazil squad. And Cedric Tuchart, the 24-year-old German international, 24-year-old German capped under 21, scored 8 goals and 8 appearances, which is pretty good going. It has been signed as well. So this summer, we want to sign centre-back. We are looking at Tosin Arabayo, who is his contract's up, but we can't offer him a contract for some reason. He's been playing for Eintracht Frankfurt, who are in the Bundesliga. So yeah, so the key thing this summer is a centre back or two, is a left winger, and probably who performed the worst last season, and probably an attacking midfielder, because I think that's where we struggled as well. If we can bring back in the players we had on loan last year, that would be great. But I think the likeliness of us being able to get Curtis Jones on loan again for a third season in a row, Bruce on loan, Chong on loan, I think are all relatively unlikely. So I'm going to end the episode there. I hope you have enjoyed the season. That will be the end of the year. We go again next year. We try to progress from this year. I think it'll be difficult to, because I think that we just had such a good year this year that trying to push on is going to be incredibly hard. I would like this guy. How much do you want for him? Because I will pay that and his wages. Yeah, so I think our aim for next season is mid-table, with like a late push in for the playoffs again. But I think if we get around sort of the 60-point mark, we'll be happy with that. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you did. Follow me for season 3 of the Sunderland Till I Die save, where we aim for promotion once again to the Premier League. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you guys next time.